Well, Gaffer, it's finished 0-0 here at Chesham. We head back home with a point. Does it feel more like a point gained or 2 points lost today?
For me, it's a point gained. I think it's away from home. I said Tuesday after the game this would be one of our toughest away games. And I said it for a reason. I didn't say it because I was just making it up. This is a tough place to come. We've watched teams come here already this season and get beat and get bullied. And I felt the boys stood up to it today. It was always going to be that kind of game when you come to this place. You have to be ready to stand up and expect that it's going to be a poor game of football, a poor spectacle. And look, I've heard managers come here and disrespect the way they do things, the way they go about the game. But I've got respect for it. I think they manage the game brilliantly. They manage the time. They manage the referee. At times they're more dangerous when the ball goes out of play, but they got a way of doing things and they've been successful doing it. So I'm really happy with that point today because they're the games that you come away from and you can slip up. Nothing's ever changed in football. You don't lose your away games and you win your own games, you get promoted. It's that simple. And I was really chuffed with the endeavour today. We did all the scrappy bits and the horrible bits. Tough pitch to get your flow going and play our football, so we went a little bit more direct today. And in the end, we've had chances to win it as well. So, point on the board, and we move on.
And like you say, we did have a couple of absolutely brilliant chances, forced some amazing saves at that keeper.
Yeah.
Does that feel like that performance on a different day with a bit of luck would have been enough for 3 points?
Yeah, I think so. I think some of the chances we'll look back and we've got to take. My frustration today was, and I've played in loads of them games, and they're horrible. They're absolutely horrible because you can't get any rhythm. Every time that you get close to an opponent, the referee blows a whistle. You need strong officiating in games like that. Unfortunately, today we didn't have that. I thought they were really weak and got sucked into the game. And I think we heard the whistle more than we did anything else. But yeah, on another day, I think we win it. I think that this league, it's so like that this season. I look back at the game Tuesday and I go, if the kid don't stick to him from 30 yards, we come away with something as well. So that's how tight the league is. We keep saying it. It'll be continuing to be tight till the end. We just got to stay in the mix.
And you shone light on it there, the fact that this game was so stop-start. So many throws, long throws, corners, fouls, loads of little bits. When a game gets like that and it becomes bitty, how do we even go about preparing for something like that and overcoming that?
We spoke about being very good from our mental point of view today. I knew today that it wouldn't be a game that we could get any free flowing football going. It was going to be a game. Normally these games, the won or lost on somebody's mistake because the ball's in the air more than anything. So we spoke about our mentality and staying focused and doing the basics right. And when we did manage to add a bit of quality to the game, can we finish it and take a point that way? And it just weren't there today. We had good chances to win it and we didn't, but we defended our goal well. And it's one of them games for me where if you come away with this game with a point, it gives you a good platform to move on because there won't be many tougher places than this to go. And like I said at the start, you got to give the opposition respect for that because they create a horrible game and they're very, very good at it.
And we look ahead now, 1 week away, we have Boreham Wood in the trophy. It's the third time we've played them this season already. So from that point of view, is it going to be a pretty easy week in terms of preparation?
I think we're planning kind of down the line now. We've got December where we've got five games in, and then we get into January, February where it's carnage. So we want to obviously go into December winning as many games as we can to put us in a strong position. But I think December as well is about keeping as many people fit and fresh as we can, so we're ready for that big 2 months. I can guarantee it'll be a totally different game to this one next week. But I've just said to the boys in there, to be successful in this league, you have to have all kinds of ingredients in your locker. You have to have all tools and not just have them. It's all right having a good squad, but if you can't have the ingredients to use and to use in the right manner, then it means nothing. And I felt today we used the right tools for the battle ahead, and on another day we win the game.
And just finally, what was it like having Greenie beside you in the dugout today?
Yeah, look, Greenie's it's obviously new for him as well. People forget that. It's a whole new experience for him. I watched him taking the warm-up today, and sometimes it don't matter how much experience you have as a player. As soon as you cross over that line, you feel like a newborn baby again. So he would have took loads out of the experience today, and for the group, he's going to be massive. For the group,
I can still see you. Don't worry.
Yeah, for the group it'll be massive. And look, I think this is brilliant. This is it sums up the place we've come to. If you're not tough coming to these places, you're not going to survive. So they're turning the lights off to kick us out as quick as they can. We accept it, we take a point, and we get back on the road.